My question is for the acting premier. Speaker, throughout this pandemic, the government has strengthened, not weakened, its ties with private long-term care corporations. These private care corporations hired former government staffers to lobby the government on their behalf. This raises serious doubts as to whether this government is serious about fixing our long-term care crisis. That's why constituents like Mary from London North Centre support the opposition's plan for an impartial find and fix inquiry. She wrote to me saying, "It is unbelievable that our most vulnerable citizens have been experiencing these conditions for decades, and nothing has been done. I want a full public inquiry." Anything less is an insult to seniors. Anything less than a find and fix inquiry ought to be criminal. My question is simple. Will the minister listen to Ontarians like Mary and commit to a public find and fix inquiry, or will they continue to take advice from political insiders and lobbyists?
Minister of Long-Term Care.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you for your question. If we look at the Public Inquiry Act, it includes public commissions, and that's what we are committed to doing, making sure that we have transparency, public hearings, a public report. We are making sure that this is public, and we are in the process of getting this together for July. And I want to touch on some of the issues surrounding the redevelopment. If we look at really the past decade, since 2011, only 611 beds were built. That is a shame, and that is one of the reasons why our ward beds and our long-term care homes in areas with high density of population, like the Toronto area, were so badly hit, because of the density and the capacity in wardrooms. We know that that's part of the
Response?
issue. And the staffing crisis. So these are areas that need to be addressed. We need to have an independent, nonpartisan public commission. That is what we need.
The supplementary question.
Back to the acting premier. With all due respect, a commission is not impartial and it is not nonpartisan. Speaker, the Mount Hope Family Council wrote urgent letters to this government describing funding cuts, eroding resources, and management and staff doing their best but failing to meet needs. These letters were sent in November, December, March, and April. From this minister, silence.